Hey, what is up, friends and fams? Welcome back to the Blam Blam Blam, and we're going to do an unboxing of my man right over here, Delta Magnus from Newage, or Commander Lucullu. Yeah, you got a crazy skeleton vibe going on, you know? And I guess it's supposed to be the Shattered Glass version. At the same time, it's supposed to be kind of like the Diaclone version, and then also the Delta Magnus version. So I don't know, dude. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Newage, they do incredible Legends figures, rivaling that of Magic Square. And we're gonna pop this guy open today. This is on loan from my buddy CC. What is up, C to the C? And so yeah, this is his. So I'm gonna be extra careful as I pop this guy open. But yeah, if you're into Legends, you know that there has been a war being waged basically between Newage and Magic Square. They're always trying to like one up each other in terms of designs. Oftentimes they have competing designs, meaning like they're making the same bots at the same time. But there is a pretty significant difference with regard to their offerings. Newage, or excuse me, not Newage, Magic Square has a bit of this matte kind of like unpainted finish, whereas Newage, I don't know if they use a different type of plastic or something, but the sheen is very different. The paint stands out a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to really say which one is better. Wow, he comes with a grip of accessories though, dude. Hold up for a second. Before we even get into the bot and all of that stuff, let's give some proper respect to his accessories over here. He has a very nice translucent sword with gold trim on there, and like I just mentioned, Newage is great with paint and color separation. we have the hand popping out of the little bag over here. Let's seat that back. So we have a set of hands. We got the Magnus blaster. We have an Optimus blaster in here. I don't know what these gray blasters are. They're still on their screws, and I don't know if those are for the shoulders, but maybe those are the shoulder bits. Impressive though. Looks nice. And the Newage stuff, man. When I used to collect Legends, Newage was, at least for me, Newage was where it was at. I picked up a few stuff from Magic Square when I couldn't find them in the Newage line. But, wow, dude. That feels really nice in hand. It feels like a high quality figure. I mean, I haven't even gotten into it yet, but just the way it feels, and this looks like it's the same type of plastic that Hasbro uses on its toys, like the vinyl stuff. It feels all vinyl-y, but dude, they literally make mini masterpieces, and that looks great. Already you can see the face right down there, the sculpt, the paint, the finish, everything looks really nice, which is par for the course for Newage products. There is a QC sticker over here. I hope I can transform this without taking this off, because like I said, this is my buddy's toy, and I don't necessarily want to undo that. But yeah, we'll see. And I'm not sure if this utilizes the same mold as their David, which is their Optimus Prime. I've never messed with that before, and so if this is the same as the David mold, well, it's a 2-for-1. I get to be introduced to that as well. So pretty excited about this unboxing that we're about to do. I will attempt to transform him. Dude, look, you could just feel, and you could just pick him up right over here, and it's not like heaving, you know, it's not sagging or anything. It feels really good. And these instructions are on thick paper. They feel very premium. Oh, this feels very nice. And that is their David figure, their Optimus Prime figure. So we get to kind of mess with that. And you can see him right over there. In Magic Square's battle with Newage for the Optimus Prime, I think I like Magic Square's better, and that's only because David has this kind of, not weird, but his shoulders do, or not shoulder, his chest does this kind of like weird thing, and we're going to see it in a second. You know what's funny? If we look at that Optimus Prime over there with the arms bent on top of the cab, it's very reminiscent of the Dr. Wu one. The Dr. Wu, I don't know who came first, or maybe, you know, they had Convergent Evolution, where they both ended up figuring that stuff out at the same time. I don't really know. But, yeah, we're going to go from truck mode to bot mode in just a second. Let's look at him. Dude, like I said, dude, he feels really nice. And I don't know if you just pop this off the back. I imagine you would. Or does it have to, like, turn? I don't know how to remove this. I'm always concerned about applying like excess force, you know. And I'm like, does it turn and then pop out? Okay. I don't know if it did, but the peg has a shaved end on it. Do you see it? On one side it's shaved. But anyway, we got it out, and so let's take a look at this David figure, this Optimus Prime figure. Feels good, dude. There's heft here. I don't know if they're using die cast. That bit inside there might be die cast. Yeah. This is all silver paint on top of plastic, but there might be a little bit of die cast in here. I don't think there's in the feet, but man, look how clean that is, dude. In Newage, like, I don't know, last time I remember they weren't as panel-y as some of the Magic Square stuff, but man, look at the detail on this baby, dude. Wow, and the paint and the finish. This is nice, man. This is nice. These are one of those toys that tempts you to be like, dude, don't you want to get into this line? Don't you want to be about this? Do you want to be about this life? And then we're looking at the back piece. Again, everything's like really covered up. You don't see a lot of like gaping holes. I mean, you see the face down there and stuff, but I mean, what are you going to do, right? And like, it feels good. I keep saying that, but it feels like a high quality premium toy in my hand, and that is a very, very good feeling. And we are going to try to transform him. But I am very scared. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of bits here, dude. Oh, and I guess in order to remove this from the back trailer, you're supposed to kind of pull these out, kind of, and that's how I was supposed to remove it. I mean, I did it anyway without applying excessive force, but it shows you up in the corner of the instruction. All right. So to start, it says you got to open up this back piece. And, dude, I'm pretty excited right now. And then, oh, yeah, everything kind of like compresses down over here. And you can see it starting to open up. And I must say, I don't think I've encountered a Prime that transforms like this. And it says open these bits up. And now it's saying fold out this bit on these bits on the bottom. Maybe it's turned them because I don't feel them folding. Yeah. So turn these so that they're facing forward, and now you've created the shins. So far, so good. And then from here, it looks like all of this is going to lift up. And then it's going to bend down. And dude, even the joints, everything feels very, very buttery. Like there's nothing being like forced. Like everything feels really good. And just got to make sure that I'm navigating things the right way, because there's clearly an order of operation of how these legs are supposed to kind of unfold. And it looks like something like that, right? Okay, let me try to figure some stuff out. 1 second. All right, I managed to get one side already after I kind of like digested the instructions on how they work. And then what you got to do over here is that little gas tank. You got to make sure that it's folded up. I have that earlier. Oh, wait a minute. We got the other side. Wait a minute. So anyway, this is going to fold out, and then these tires are going to all compress over here, right? But I just got to figure out how do we do this just a second ago. We brought this down. We brought this up, but I don't know why this is, oh, okay. This is a slight clearance issue. Okay, so from here, this is all unfolding to become the outside of the legs. we bring that down, then, oh man. Dude, I swear I had it just a second ago. So everything, like I said, it was a very enjoyable sequence, but like I'm messing it up now. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, what? How did I mess that up? I gotta open up this side and take a look. Okay, so the tires are seated on the bottom facing up. Okay, there it goes. That wasn't very clean in terms of me explaining it to you, but that closes up, and then those become legs. I don't know which way they're going to be situated, but for now, yeah, those are legs. It's really smart, by the way they engineered all of that. It was just, again, there's a specific order of operation in which you got to get clearance and stuff, but legs look very clean, very clean. Yes, panelly, but what are you going to do? It's a small little masterpiece. And so, all right. So now we've made the legs, and then it says flip these over. They're looking good. They're looking good. Paint is really nice, by the way. And so on the bottom here, I think they're saying bring this forward. And then it says open up the doors here. Doors are open. Dude, and that's nice. Almost looks like there's a little place for people to like sit inside. That's kind of cool, man. Doors open. This comes up. So something flips over here. I think they mean that. Yeah. One of my favorite toy designers by the name of Jizai Toys. I heard that he actually does some work for Newage as well. Yeah, that guy's a legend, dude. And then from here, it says, it looks like the arms are just coming out. I don't know how to get them out. I mean, in the instructions, oh, okay. I was about to say, in the instructions, it just shows them like folding up like this. All right. So far, so good. Everything feels nice and tight, quality. And then from here, it says just stretch out the arms. We have done so. And then it says fold down this bit. That's nice. Again, transformation is nice and satisfying, not too panely. Granted, it's not a combiner, so it doesn't have to do all the craziness that the Combaticons did. And then from here, it looks like it's saying that the arms will kind of come out. Oh. And so they have. And so they have. And I think they're saying. So in the next step, it shows that this is going to fold down, but let me figure out what it's trying to say here. 1 second. All right. After I unfolded the arms, I basically just needed to bend them back this way. And then from here, it looks like it's saying you got to fold these tires down. And there's a little bit of die cast. I can see right in that center. And there's some metal flakes on my finger. All right, and we've done that. And then I don't know what it's saying here. Oh, it's saying you got to turn this around. There's just enough room to get this to turn without it scraping up against any paint or anything like that, so that's cool. So all right, so that is out. And then it says tuck this or fold this down. Oh, like so. You can kind of see the torso like coming together, or at least what I think it is. Then all right. So it's still like this. Then it says push this. So it definitely shows that this window is down. And it's like this, but then these are nowhere to be seen. One second, I got to figure out what to do with these side flaps. Give me a sec. All right, so I figured it out. It doesn't explicitly say it in the instructions, but what you got to do is you got to bring this down, and then this whole thing is going to fold in over there. So you spin that, and that entire panel is going to fold back, and got to get everything aligned. And then as you fold this back and this recedes, it will sit down over here underneath the arm on both sides. Yeah, so that part isn't clearly shown, but I believe that's what has to happen. And then from here, from what I can tell, it says this part, just the center part lifts up. And then it says you use the center part to, sorry, just making sure that the tires are still aligned properly. So you pull that down. It's all right. So now we release the head. It says take the head out. Fabulous sculpt and paintwork, by the way. Look at that immaculate detail. Beautiful. And then from there, you got to bring that all back. And then get the face over there. And then this is eventually going to go down. And then what it looks like, and again, they're not showing this, but you got to flip this upward. And this is the part that I don't like. The faux chest on top of this. I think it looks kind of weird, but whatever, dude. It says I'm supposed to bring these tires in, but I can't really fold them up. Like there's not enough room. Let me see if I can figure it out off camera. 1 second. All right, now it's exactly as the instruction says, but you just got to basically fold the feet up. I don't like the fact that they're kind of like brushing up against the other bits. Not the feet, excuse me, the tires, and then you just have to kind of like mess around until you can seat it properly. And once it's done, it's going to be good. But I don't like it brushing up against the random bits inside. Yeah, that's I don't like that. Okay, and so from here, maybe I spun the waist around too early or something. But my guess is this is going to turn. And then my guess is that this is all going to collapse. The flaps are going to come out on the side. Then the legs will, wow. Don't normally see that on an Optimus Prime figure. And you can bring the flaps back down. It's kind of weird. Let me just make sure that the flaps are in here properly. And then that's fully seated. Now the arm is all the way back there. And I may have missed a step. I mean, this is going to go down back there. That's fine. But yeah, I may have missed an important step. It's like I need to get the arm up here further. I feel like I've done everything in this on the steps right, but must have done something wrong. So give me a second while I try to address this. Yeah, it looks like I missed an important step, and so I had to undo everything. And so what that is the arm has the shoulder has a separate hinge. And so you need to bring that forward to align the arms. And then from there, it's just kind of reversing all the stuff that we did, making sure that the flaps are underneath, and then folding that down so that the flaps slide into the back. This is going to flip up. These are also going to flip up. Again, I don't like it touching the stuff, especially when there's like paint on there, you know, and there are people honking at each other outside, which accomplishes nothing. I'd much rather them just get out and start squabbling. Just start squabbing, dude. Stop honking, dude. Does nothing. All right. I think that's it. He looks awesome. He looks great. I feel like the manufacturing and the quality, I don't know. I still like Newage over Magic Square. Is it the sheen? I don't know. Is it the paint? Is it the plastic? Is it the I don't really know. But all I'll say is, dude, it feels really, really good in hand, man. It feels really good. It wasn't overly panel-y. Other than my old brain kind of getting in the way, it was a fun transformation. Considering that these are modern toys, like, you don't really need me to go in to tell you that, you know, how much articulation he has. But man, he has way better shoulder articulation than SS102, you know, Studio Series 102 Optimus Prime. He looks good, dude. Yeah, there's this little like extra bit over here, but I don't know. To me, that's pretty. Oh, dude, even flat. It folds down flush, dude. That's nice. He looks good to me, dude. He looks really good, especially for a miniature Optimus Prime like this. Boy. Chris, oops. I gotta edit out homie's name. Well, you know what? I didn't use the last name, but you know what? He buys good toys, dude. He buys good toys, and so like when I'm going through his stuff and reviewing them, I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to get that. Like, this is a really nice figure, and I'm quite tempted to actually pick up their David if I could find it. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much, and the shoulder and the chest thing over here in the front, it doesn't bug me as much. In hand, in person, it doesn't bother me at all, actually. And this is actually really quite nice. And the Magic Squares is nice too, but it feels real good. So this is going to be a bit of a long review because we're already at the 24 mark and we haven't even made the Ultra Magnus mode yet. So we got to do that. Hey, I just realized, where's the skull face? Is that this thing down over here? I guess so. It's a translucent skull face, I think. Oh. All right. So from here, you can see at the top, basically, it says like everything's just going to come apart. There's just a bunch of bits. And I think it starts out by telling you, you gotta kind of do that. And so why don't we do that? this part lifts up, and these are just on tabs over here. Oh, look at the interesting angulature, the curvature of the gauntlets, you know. And so, all right, we've done that. We've lifted it up, so to speak. And then it says everything's just gonna like pop off. All right. And everything did. Everything did. We have this piece. We have the 2 leg bits. But even from the leg bits, they said they got these little silver things on the inside that you're supposed to remove. I don't know what these are. They might be like leg armor or something, like thigh guards. But yeah, they're just kind of like tabbed in there. So we remove that. And then we have this bit on the bottom. All right, everything's been removed. And then so from like this bit, we have the head over here. What is this looking at? Okay, just had to get the orientation right. So it says bring that bit. So this goes up. And then it's like that. And that goes down, and that goes like that. And will this fold down? No, I think this is how we start. And then we separate this, kind of like par for the course, right? And then bring these forward, or not yet. We just have them to the side like this. Oh, it's going to be like that. I'm tripping. And then bring these back. And then this tab is going to fold up. The hands are going to fold down on the bottom. And then these are going to collapse upward. Fun design, and everything's like clicking right in place. And then after we've done that, it's gonna fold up. I really like how the newer Magnuses have this, the way the arms come together, how that long, because before it used to be like a like an extendo thing, you know, you used to just pull it through like the smokestack. But I really like what they've been doing, and I'm not sure if that's when they started doing that. It may have been Masterpiece Magnus. Maybe. But all right. So we got that done. And then this, the arms being so far back, that was one of the flaws of the titanium Ultra Magnus figures, you know. But this is doing something interesting with it. So it looks like, oh wow, look at that. Look at that smart engineering. And then we just bring that like so. That's cool, man. That's cool, dude. He got a lot of Diaclone vibes on him, dude. I'm loving those big eyes, those aviator goggles. All right, so this part is done. The next part, the waist bit, this goes up, and it says this comes down. And these flappity flaps go down. All right, easy enough. And then for the regs, we got the regs right here. Then it says fold this down. And yeah, I've seen that on Magnuses. I like when they do that. And then from here, it says bring this middle flap up. Something clicked. Is this supposed to? Okay. That collapses in on itself. Then this is going to go up, and it looks like this is going to create the rear structure of the leg. And then it looks like this folds down. That looks like the boot. And then this looks like it's going to go over here, nice and tight. And then that's probably going to wrap around once it gets into the leg. Nice, man. Nice. Fun, easy, intuitive, but at the same time, like kind of challenging. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this right now, of what I'm doing, of playing with this toy. I'm a very big fan. I don't want to get sucked down the rabbit hole of Legends, but boy, it's happening. I can feel it. It's happening. All right. Let me just kind of move these bits to the side. And let's transform him. All right, what are the things that we need to do? There are some unique things happening right now. It's not just let's throw the armor on top of him and make it work. It's we actually have to undo this torso. And we have to bring the tires down. Alrighty. I brought the tires down. They have slightly bent. Oh, and this entire thing is coming down? All right. And then it says bring this up. And then it looks like we're folding the head back down. I don't know how to get the head to fold back down, actually. Oh, okay. Wow, perfect spacing. And then it says just... then close this. All right, it's fully closed up. And then, yeah, it's slightly undoing the transformation. It's asking me to bring all of this stuff out again. Interesting. Okay. And it looks like, yeah, they're asking me to like fully just kind of reverse engineer, not all the stuff, but maybe like 30% of the stuff that we did. Yeah, how interesting. How interesting. All right, and I love the front of the cab, by the way, dude. It looks so good. Oh, this is a trip. So now, and I don't know if I need to move the arms back again. They didn't really show that part again, but I think the arms have been turned back again. Like the shoulders have been spun around. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. It's funny how they don't show the shoulders, how they don't show this in the instructions. So yeah, that goes all the way around again. It looks like the arms are in the back. And because only when you bring the arms back like that can you close this front wheel or close this front door. But I'm trying to figure out what do they want me to do with the tire? Because it's just chilling right there. And what's going to happen is, this is a bit of a trip, but this thing, oops. This apparently is going to sit on the front of all of this. and it's doing that. And then, so do they want me to keep the tires here like this, or are the tires facing backward? And I almost have to start work too. But I think we'll be able to finish it up. So what we've effectively done is just return this to his car mode, if I can get everything lined up, except the faux chest is now just sitting in the front. But again, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing about these tires down over here, because they don't really show. Okay, I'm seeing it now. This is very strange. I think all of this compresses in again. So the only reason we uncompressed all of that was to move the arms out of the way. And then this is going to all go back to exactly where it was. So everything's back there. We just needed to spin the arms around. And I actually do see in the instructions where they talk about spinning the shoulders around. It just wasn't clear to me. And then these go back there. And I don't know if this compresses all like this. And now the head's not. Yeah, see? Something doesn't seem to be sitting right, because that head bit is just popped up over there, and that's not okay. Oh, I see. The head is not all the way in. Strange. All right, I'll have to figure out the back piece in a second, but it's like half in there. Because what's happening is this arm, this goes up, and then this is going to fold in like that, which is kind of cool. And then from here, I guess this is supposed to be up. And then this is going to form like the waist. And then this can all sit down on it again. That looks about right. And we're just going to get these thigh bits to go on. They feel nice and smooth. The legs look like they go in there, and this closes up. I like that a lot. Oh, I forgot to change the tire. So this is going to go in here. Oh, and it's going to close up around the leg. There's like a little tab bit. Oh, there is. And then, yeah, this is all very satisfying. He looks very chunktastic on the bottom, and I like that a lot. That the addition of the thigh guards was a very, very smart move. And then from here, like there are these little tabs on the side. My guess is that they're going to friction. And I'm not a big fan of that, but they do friction in there. And then these will tab, slot and tab in there. And, dude, that looks to be about it, man. And that's nice. And yeah, I haven't adorned him with all that stuff, but like I said, it's my buddies, and I don't know if I want to open that accessories pack. This looks really good. It feels really good. And when you look at him, he looks like a nice, cohesive character. He doesn't look too much like it's a dude wearing like armor. I think the thigh guards especially help out, really sell the look. You can't see him, the dude inside, very well. They've done a good job of utilizing this kind of like new way of extending the torso by getting the arms up here that Dr. Wu does as well. The legs feel nice and beefy. There feels like there's a sense of heft to him. There's die cast somewhere. He has pretty good mobility. You move this, and then you can move this up, and yeah, you can do all sorts of like hi-ya if you want, but yeah, I mean, at the same time, dude's wearing a ton of armor, so I don't think he's going to get all yoga-like on us, but he's nice. He's nice. Maybe this design could have been a little bit better with some of the standard markings and stuff, and maybe the chest is a tiny little bit longer. Like maybe they didn't need this waist part over here, but nonetheless, at the same time, it's a very solid figure, and I am considering getting one. Again, accessories kit, Ultra Magnus, 40-some odd minute video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But yeah, thanks for your time, everyone. And again, check out my, hey, it's asymmetrical, I just realized. Oh. But check out my sponsor, Shozy Store. That's where I got it. If you like what you see, please purchase yours from the description. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Yeah, very worth my time. Yeah, and probably worth my money too. See ya.